My, who do we have here?
Looks like it's someone's lucky night here at the Antoinette.
Looks like someone of high society, of high culture, just like us.
Except not at all like us. Back so soon? Did you have a nice ride, darling?
Try as you might, and trust me, we have tried. There is no leaving floor 13 Spade, as we like to call it. But don't fret. This floor is as grand as they come. It seems every so often, a new section of the floor opens up. There is even an indoor pool, is there not, sister?
Indeed. Now that you know you have basically no other choice, why don't you come out from hiding and join us? Well, don't be afraid. We may have all the time in the world, but it is still rude to make a lady of high society wait. Who are we? Oh, where are our manners? We are the Spade Sisters. Many regulars of the Hotel Antionette like to call us the girls of 13 Spade.
Built over 100 years ago, the Hotel Antoinette was one of, if not the most extravagant hotel in the world. We were two high society ladies attending the opening ceremony of the Antoinette, with rooms on the top floor, the 13th floor.
However, there was quite a tempest brewing outside. At times, we felt the whole floor shake underneath us. We'd stepped into the elevator to meet everyone downstairs, and on heading down, zap, everything went dark. Everything had gone out. And when the elevator hit the ground, well, so did we.
A tragedy. It breaks my heart every time, dear sister. When we awoke, so to say, in the afterlife, we found ourselves here. In this dark, liminal, yet still quite luxurious floor of the hotel. Heaven never felt so walled up, I suppose. Seeing as no one else was here, we named this floor after ourselves. Floor 13 Spade.
Don't believe us? Oh, you want to go back home? So did we, my dear. Oh, how we cried night after night to have our old lives back. Why, yes, it appears you have met the same fate, sadly. But don't be so glum. At least you have the luxury of an explanation of what happened to you. Imagine us calling for help, confused as to why the lights could never turn on, or the sun never seemed to rise.
It was quite the terrifying ordeal. However, after it slowly dawned on us that we had indeed passed on, a whole world opened up for us, quite literally. Why don't you come over to our suite and see for yourself, darling? Why? Because with the generosity of our hearts, we want to make sure you don't suffer the same turmoil we had to. We'll show what's in store for the rest of your stay here at the Antoinette. Welcome in, darling. Please make yourself comfortable.
Quite spacious. Indeed. Only the most luxurious of suites for two very important ladies. Golden chandeliers and only the most exquisite furnishings.
Beautifully designed. And designed it was. Why don't we step into the lounge?
This here? Yes, it's beautiful, isn't it? Le miroir de rêve, the mirror of dreams.
This suite is a reflection of Lady Antoinette's personal suite. Back when the hotel first opened, she had a grand mirror in the main lounge, just like this one. We didn't know her personally back then, but after living in a suite of her design for 100 years, you get to know a girl.
Many saw her as quite vain. Mirrors in every room, naming a 13-story hotel after herself. However, it seems she knew a few things others did not. After all, who was it that built this place? It certainly wasn't us, and it certainly was no ordinary architect.
Tell us, darling, what do you see in the mirror? You see yourself on a grassy field, with a cottage atop a hill.
Oh dear, it seems you didn't quite enjoy your life in high society, did you? You'd have rather been away from city life, in the tranquility of nature. It seems we're not all cut out for high class. Isn't that right, sister?
I suppose so. But I reckon you don't have to worry about that anymore, now do you? Ah, it is tea time.
Oh, splendid. Just in time for you to join us, darling. Why don't we head over to the dining room next? Would you like some sugar cubes, sister?
Not this time, but thank you.
How about you, darling? Oh, you poor thing. What's got you so serious?
What? A Scottish fold caught your tongue? I'm sure some tea will do you good. Tonight we're having a beautiful tisane du berger. Or, our apologies, would you have preferred some orange pekoe instead? My, it seems we have bored our guest to, well, whatever comes after death.
Maybe we should be a bit sweeter to them.
Oh dear sister, what a hauntingly swell idea. Why don't you just take a deep breath and let your mind settle down?
Let the air flow through your ghost and let your thoughts go with it.
Haven't you worried enough for one day? Time is meaningless in this moment.
Moment of silence, moment of pause, moment of quiet, moment of peace.
Rest in peace, rest your soul. The end has passed, and eternity has begun.
You are forever and ever and ever.
You are a wave that never crashes.
You are a mirage on an infinite plane.
You are a beautiful echo that rings again and again.
Be a dear, my dear ghost.
Be a sweetheart, my sweet spirit. Be with us forever, you ghastly, gorgeous little thing.
Oh, a bit flustered, are we?
Maybe a bit more appreciative of where you are now. Why don't we go back to the mirror of dreams and see how you're faring? Now tell us, what do you see?
Do you still see our silly little painting of some hills? No, you don't, do you? You see yourself right where you are, right now. This is where you dream of being.
Indeed, in this beautiful suite, with two lovely ladies of high society on either side of you.
Of course, if you'd like, we could take turns with you.
Oh, hush, sister.
Now, you are with us.
Forever. Bienvenue à l'Antoinette, mon ami.